I remember when I got my first marketing job and suddenly I was writing the emails that went out for this business, right? And this was back in 2005. And we were an IT training publisher, which means we published like career training for people in the computer industry, right? And the business at the time, they were doing a monthly newsletter, a monthly email newsletter, and they were doing at most one promotional message every week to their email audience, to their email list. And like at the time, like the owner of the company was like, no, we can't email any more often than this. Like it's terrible to email people too much. They're going to hate you. They're going to unsubscribe. They're going to like never read your emails. You're going to get a terrible reputation. And I'll tell you what, in all my experience in the 15 plus years since then, doing all sorts of email marketing for all sorts of clients in all sorts of industries, he was wrong. And so I'll share with you my thoughts on how often you should email your list today based on my experience ever since then. These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough. Okay, so my big answer to how often you should email your list of people who've subscribed to receive your marketing emails is more often. Email more often. Email more often. Email more often. And I'll add all sorts of details to that here. So number one, it should be clear. There should be clear expectations of how often you are going to email. So if you have been emailing once a month or once every quarter or once every blue moon, and you suddenly start emailing every day, you are going to lose a bunch of subscribers. And that's okay because number one, you are behaving differently than you promised them previously. And number two, those people probably were not particularly receptive to your messages before. You had just sent so infrequently that they hadn't unsubscribed. So if you are going to start emailing more often, let me say, you should set that expectation with your list, and you should set that expectation when somebody signs up to your list that, hey, we email often. For example, I email Breakthrough Marketing Secrets every single day, and sometimes twice a day or more often. And my list has that expectation. I do get people unsubscribing consistently. So does every email marketer. And the people who are reading consistently, who read every single day, are very engaged with it and they like receiving it every single day. And I have high engagement rates and I have people sticking with me. I have people who've been with me since 2014, reading every single daily email, opening them, like getting them, waiting for them to arrive at the same time in the inbox. And the key here is, as often as you can share an idea worth reading, you can email. As often as you can share something of value, you can email. So if you're growing your business, or if you're working inside a business as a consultant or employee or whatever, right? The whole key about how often you should email your list is not, there's no like set frequency that is the rule. Even within an industry, there's no set frequency that is a rule. If you're beating the hell out of your list and like inundating them with basically spam, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, you should not email them every day unless you just want to blow your business up faster. Like not in the good way. Like, ooh, we blew up and we're gigantic now, but we blew up like we're dead. If you want to email every day, or if you want to email once a week or twice a week or whatever, it's all about making sure that you have something relevant and interesting to say every day or every time you send an email. And so the way that I have successfully built an audience of people who are happy to receive my daily emails is I'm focused on, hey, here is something valuable for you. If you're interested in these topics that I talk about in Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, copywriting, business building, marketing, etc., right? Then this is going to be valuable to you and you're going to want to check out every single email that I send. Because even when it is a marketing email, even when I'm making you an offer, it's for something that's relevant to you. Likewise, I have my own interests that are outside of the marketing world, and the marketers that email often, well, they often get my attention because I'm only on their email list because they're sending interesting, relevant, valuable information, either in the form of an offer or in the form of additional content. And what you need to remember with this is when you're doing this, when you make this decision, number one, be consistent. But then number two, remember that you're serving your raving fans. Like the people that you are really serving by communicating more often are your raving fans. And what do your raving fans want? What ideas are interesting, inspiring to them? What do they want to know your perspective on? Like what of your stories do they care about? What stories can you share with them that are relevant to their lives? And so, for example, with that IT training business, all we were basically doing was talking about our new products that were coming out and like barely even talking about new certifications until we had training for them. If we were consistently talking about like job tips for people in the IT industry, if we were consistently talking about the certifications, if we were consistently talking about the technology, if we were giving information around these different things and talking about those things and finding a way to link them back to our particular offer, if we were talking about news in the industry, if we were talking about events that were coming up, if we were talking about whatever it was, new technology coming out, etc., they would have engaged with much more consistent emails. But if we went from sending like one sale email a week or one sale email every couple weeks, or like one new product announcement every couple weeks to like new sale emails every day, no, they would have hated our daily emails. But the key is like more consistent emailers tend to do better. They tend to get more revenue per user. They tend to provide more value to the people who are actually joining their email list. They tend to like, it's a mutually beneficial relationship to be in constant communication with your audience, as long as every time you show up, you are doing something to enrich their life, to enhance their life, to provide value to them. And when you do that, when you serve your raving fans with value, you can basically email as often as you want. There are email lists that I'm on that email multiple times per day. And I will say that I don't necessarily read multiple times per day, but I haven't unsubscribed because they're people that provide value to me. Right? And in every market, there is a core of raving fans who tend to also be the people who spend the most money, who are interested in everything you have to say. Of course, the problem that comes up is, where do I come up with all these ideas for all these marketing emails? And so let me bring this back around. I've been talking a lot this week about my email copywriting prompts training. It's a special offer that I've pulled out of my membership site and made available as a one-off thing. It's an incredibly low price for what you're getting. And basically, the email copywriting prompts, it's a way to generate effectively unlimited ideas for your marketing emails. So if you're emailing weekly or daily or whatever, you're going to need a lot of ideas, and the email copywriting prompts training is designed to give you that. Check out the link in the description with this episode for the email copywriting prompts training. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. You're going to get a ton of value if you check that out, by the way. But I want to know how much value you got out of this particular episode. Let me know in the comments with it. On a scale 1 to 10, how much value did you get and why? What are your action items? What are your takeaways? What are you going to do as a result? Are you going to email your list more often? Do you hate my suggestion? Do you think, email marketers who email daily are terrible, even though I get yours every day and I open it and I read it and I click on it, right? Let me know in the comments below. Sound off. Let me know. Also, tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. And so the magical algorithms of the internet will share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can, of course, share it with people directly and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. Also, go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. Get my daily emails Monday through Friday. Daily emails, remember, Monday through Friday, including episode notifications and more exclusive content for email subscribers. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for a 10 out of 10 value. I hope I've delivered it here, and I'll catch you again in the next episode. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.